Cool. So I'm just cutting the episode I was filming earlier. If you were watching before, I use Premiere Pro to do all my editing. Feel free to ask any questions as we go along if you want to know anything or know how I'm doing it, so feel free to shout out. Cool. Welcome to the stream. Yo, if you got any questions about what I'm doing or how I'm doing it, just sing out and I'm happy to answer anything. So yeah, guys, always happy to answer any questions anybody has. Cool. Alright. I know that a few people will be annoyed that I'm reusing a segment from a different episode, but I figure reshooting it wasn't worth the hassle, and if I just skipped over Blue Sauce recipe, some people would have been annoyed that they weren't able to see how that part of the recipe's done. So yeah, sometimes it will look better even if I try and reshoot it. Sometimes it doesn't quite look as good, so that's why occasionally I'll reuse segments from other episodes. If I can find it. I'm being blind. So as I said before, ask any questions. I'm happy to answer what I can. Cool. As I said earlier, I'm just going to take the blue cheese segment from this buffalo wing recipe. I think doubling up, I try not to do it very often. I just think this will end up being a better quality product if I show you the blue cheese recipe as well. So that's the whole reasoning behind that. So please don't crucify me too much in the comments. Cool, we'll stick that in the middle. So now all I have to do is edit up the beauty shots. So thanks, dude. If with the breakfast hash, I guess just patience. Learn. Practice makes perfect at the end of the day with cooking. I think at the end of the day, you just gotta practice, just get better, and patience is a huge part of it. I mean, I always try to argue that with my wife when she tries to cook. She's not particularly, cooking isn't her particular favorite thing to do, so that's one thing I try to always encourage her is patience, because if she had her way, she'd just turn it up put the stovetop on or the oven on high and just hope it cooks really quickly. So cool. So we get to the tail end of this video. So what I normally do is cut up all the beauty shots at the end, and then I'll just take a couple of the best shots and put them at the start for the intro. I'll save, put that at the end just in case I want that. There's a double up of the shot. So we'll use that as the end shot, I reckon. That'll be what I'll go with. Cute. Sweet, I'll steal the end titles off another video. Makes it easier. For the start, we'll use this. Cool, so that's pretty much the rough cut of one of the cooking videos. So I always go through, roughly cut a base, and so from here on I'll write and then voice over the episode, and then I'll lay down the voice track, so then it'll end up like last night's video, which will end up like this. So always, from editing TV news, yeah, pick us if you want. Bush Bee Man Honey, check out the website, and also help maybe consider helping and support our crowdfunding campaign to go to America to expand the show. And we're planning on, we've already talked to Cody from Cody's Lab, and we're going to catch up with him if we can pull it off. So consider maybe supporting us in that way. Yeah, so then from my news days of editing, always have, normally you'd have track 1 as your voiceover, but because of the video I'm cutting, because the nat sound is on track 1, and then your voiceover, and then in the music, so then you always keep it separate. Mad Boo, yeah, Cody's amazing. He's awesome country lad, so reminds me a lot of my dad in a way, so I think they'll get along really well in the video, so that'll be awesome. So yeah, so then I'll go through voiceover, audio, fix all the audio, and then I'll do a quick color grade. I normally find with my 5D, all I need to apply, unless I bug it up, the white balance is a 5% increase on contrast. That just makes the picture pop a little bit, and then it's done. So that's essentially how I go about editing, and so I'll finish this one up and hopefully have it up in another couple of hours. So from here on, and also when I do my voiceover recording, I've got a Zoom H5, which does a really good job. Plug XLR in the bottom, and I got a microphone set up for voiceovers. That's really convenient, makes it really easy, and yeah, and then so I normally don't mind the paperwork pile, but I normally try and, with the work environment, I've tried to create everything I can to inspire me around me. So I've got all my collectible things I've collected over the years, camera collection, Lord of the Rings, Back to the Future, all that crazy stuff. So yeah, and from here, so I'll voice over this room that I'm in is perfect for voiceovers. There's no reverb whatsoever, so that's fantastic. It's awesome for that. So cool. All right. I hope that's given you a bit of an insight into the way I edit Free to Cook. Check out the channel. Make sure to keep supporting it by watching, liking, sharing, and please check out the Bush Bee Man. That's what the honey's from. Our other series, I do a Mole Man about beekeeping, so check out that and consider helping support the crowdfunding campaign for that, just for us to expand the show to go America. So thanks guys for watching. I'll upload this so anybody can watch it later on, and yeah, thank you for watching.